Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family, and today I'm going to make chicken and dumplings. They're easy, it's a simple recipe, but they're delicious, they're creamy, and my grandmother, I thought, made the best dumplings in the world. And though they were so good, but I kind of changed mine a little bit, and we like flat dumplings. Now, if you like the big fluffy dumplings, you can do the same, just you'll need to do your dumplings a little different. I'm taking a shortcut today, and I'm using some store-bought dumplings. Hey, take advantage of it. They're delicious. Sometimes I roll them out and make my own, but today I just want to do it easy and simple for you. And when you come in from work, all it is a matter of boiling some chicken and then throwing all your good stuff in, and you've got them done in no time. I've been boiling, I've got 3 chicken breasts, and I put a lid on the pot and I've let them boil for about 20 minutes. And I used water and covered them real good. I used a chicken bullion cube to give it a little flavor, to amp up that chicken flavor a little bit. And I added some celery and some onion and some parsley to the water. If I'd had some carrots, I would have put that in there, but I didn't have any today. So now I'm going to take this chicken out and I'm going to let it sit here for just a minute and cool while we fish out these veggies. They've done their job, so we don't need them anymore. But oh, that deliciousness that went into that pot. If you could just smell it in here now. I've got a pot of green beans cooking, and that may be all we have with it. I don't know what, you don't need much more. You don't need bread because of all the dumplings. A daughter-in-law of mine, she makes very good dumplings too. And when she makes them, she doesn't have anything with them but dumplings. And she says that's all you need. Excuse me while I walked away and did that. Now I'm going to bring my broth back up to a boil. And I let it simmer. It simmered about 20 minutes on a medium-low heat. I put the lid on. It keeps all that heat in and all that moisture, so all that good broth doesn't evaporate. You don't want to lose that deliciousness. I've got some eggs that I've been cooking over here. I love this little egg cooker. Yeah, it's the easiest thing, and all I have to do is put them in, add a little water, and they cook. I don't have to, whoops, come here buddy, have to worry about them. And I'm going to put a little cool water on, so hang on with me just a second. And then I'll cool them down so they're cool when I'm ready for them. I've got an Amazon store I'll link in the bottom, and that is on my store. You can get the single or you can get a double decker if you need more. So I've got 2 forks, and I'm going to shred up my chicken. I don't want it super fine. I would like to know I've got chicken in my dumplings. Oh my, yeah, this is so good. I can't wait to dig into this. Y'all are going to be amazed how quick and easy it is to put these together. And there may be more elaborate recipes than mine, but I don't know that you can get any better. Yeah, I'm bragging on myself. Let's get all that chicken. Look, 3 chicken breasts. They were on the thinner side. We'll make plenty of dumplings for the 2 of us. You can easily double this recipe. And, you know, it's more instructions than it is a recipe, honestly. And get that. I don't like the looks of that. That's a little fatty part to take off. Now, But I was saying about my daughter-in-law, she don't cook anything else. If anybody wants something to go with it, you best be prepared to fix it on your own. Because she's going to have dumplings and she will have cornbread to go with it. And that's it. Okay, so see, I cut all that up. Looky there. Now, I'm going to set this aside for a minute because I'm not ready to put them in yet. I'm going to, I've got my broth coming up to a boil. I don't know that you can see. I'll get you a good picture of that in a minute. If you can see, I don't think you can see down in there. We're going to drop our dumplings. See, they're already cut for you, but I like to break them up a little bit. And you can put them in a whole strip if you want. Like I said, you can make your own. You can make big fluffy dumplings, make it like a biscuit dough, and drop them by the spoonfuls in that broth. Once you get it in there, don't stir them too much because you don't want to, oh, that's still frozen down there. You don't want to break them up and disintegrate them. And so we'll just give it a little gentle stir once we get it going. So, all right, let me get these dumplings in and I'll come back to you in a minute and show you what they look like after they get in here. It does not take long for these to cook. So give me a minute. I'm sure you don't want to stand here and watch me the whole time breaking up dumplings. So I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. I've got all the dumplings in. They're in a gentle boil right now. You don't want them rolling too hard, and I think I'm going to have to turn my eye down just a little bit. I'm just gently stirring these. I've got a couple that want to stick together there, but they'll come apart or they won't. They'll be all right. I don't want it boiling too hard. So we just want a gentle simmer. All right, now, y'all know me, I like my butter. So I'm gonna put, I don't think I'm gonna put a full stick. I think I'm only gonna do like half of the stick. We might come back and add more. Who knows? I think half of it will be perfect though. Oh yeah, I can look at that and say half of it's perfect. And let's break these eggs up. Let's get them peeled. And I want you to see, cooking them like in that cooker, how easy they peel. It just comes right off. They're perfect every time. Who wants an ugly egg? I don't care if I'm going to be cutting it up. I still don't want an ugly egg. Egg is something that my grandmother did not put in hers. My mother didn't. My daughter-in-law doesn't. It just hit me one day, and I thought, why not? It sounded good. So I put it in there, and I've not made them any other way since. And everybody always loves my dumplings. So, you see how easy these eggs are peeling? Oh my goodness. I wish I'd had this thing a few years ago when I'd be boiling eggs and trying to peel them and wouldn't come off. I dip them back down in that water, and if there's any little shell hanging around, it'll get it. All right, set that aside. Now, let me grab a knife. I did not get a knife. I want to cut them up. I cut them in half again. There's a little shell on my finger. Get it off. All right. So I've got like 4 sections to that egg. Can you see how I've cut it? We're going to cut it up and just let it gently drop in there. If you're not used to cutting in your hand like I am, please don't. Lay it on your board and cut it. Don't want anybody getting hurt. Looky there. That is gonna be an amazing pot of dumplings, guys. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Ooh. I know people have asked about a chicken and dumpling recipe, and I decided today is the day. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. What are y'all doing for the 4th? We are planning on cooking out. Our children are supposed to come over, and bless their hearts, they're doing most of the food. We're going to have Boston butt, we're going to have ribs, and we're going to have macaroni and cheese, baked potato salad, I think is what she called it. And I got assigned to do cornflake candy. My son was funny the other night when he says, "Mommy, you want to make dessert cornflake candy?" I said, "Well, what do you want me to make?" He said, "It doesn't matter, cornflake candy." And he kept saying it like that. I said, "How about I make cornflake candy?" He said, "Oh, that sounds good." So we joke with each other like that. But he was so funny. Now, I'm going to add some milk. This is whole milk. Now, I've measured out 3/4 of a cup. I don't know if I'll use it all. I just want to give it that pretty white look and creamy look. If I had half and half or heavy cream, I would have used it. But I guess you can tell I haven't been to the store to make a good grocery list, a good grocery bill. Y'all, the price of groceries are outrageous lately, aren't they? I think that was enough. I had 3/4 I didn't use, but about 1/4 of a cup. Now, I did not salt my chicken. I used a Knorr bouillon, chicken bouillon, which is very salty. I'm not going to salt them now. I'm going to put some black pepper in it. And I'll check it at the end. I'll taste it and see if it needs some salt. And then I'll salt it. But my butter's salted, and that bouillon cube is extremely salty. So now I'm going to slip this chicken in here. Gently. Can y'all hear it boiling? I'm gonna have to turn it down and get it on a little more gentle simmer. Doesn't take long to cook. Now the dumplings, because they're made with flour, will thicken this up. And that's what you want, is you want them a little on the thicker side. And once those dumplings are done, this dish is finished, and it'll probably take about 10 minutes from here. I can time it. So, let me let that simmer for a few minutes. I'm gonna get the lid back on it. We're gonna come back, we're gonna taste it, and see if we need to add any more seasonings to it. And I'm so ready to eat it, guys. Yeah, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes, and it's at a good simmer. And these dumplings are ready. I wanted to get you up where you could see in that pot. Let me see if I can tilt you a little bit. Looky there. Let's turn that light off. Maybe that'll help you. Oh, is that better? I think so. Looky there. See how creamy. Let me get a different spoon so you can see. Looky there. You don't want them so thick, it's going to stick together, but you don't want it watery like soup. That's not dumplings. All right, let me get you adjusted back. I'm ready to taste these dumplings. I'm going to turn it off. So I want to see if it needs any more seasoning. Look at that big old bowl. Let's get some chicken, and I want some of those eggs. Some of the dumplings. Ooh, that's the best part. Y'all, you talk about comfort food to the max. Everybody's got their own version of comfort food. Macaroni and cheese, chicken and dumpling, they're right up there at the top. And y'all seen my macaroni and cheese video, and you see my fried chicken video. They're all comfort foods, and that's what we do here in the South. And we love our food. We love our good Southern cooking. I like all kind of food, though, I've got to say. But something about this, and it takes me back to my granny's kitchen and watching her make these dumplings, regardless of what kind of get together we had, whether it's a family reunion or a holiday, there's always going to be a pot of chicken and dumplings on the table. So let's taste it now. Oh, it's hot. Can you see it steaming in this bowl? Look at there. Oh. That is all I can say is Does need a little bit of salt, but it doesn't need much. I'm not putting much. I didn't even put a teaspoon of salt in there, guys. So I'm gonna stir it around, and I think that's gonna be perfect. I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you try it. I've got some green beans cooking, and I'm gonna get these finished up. I've opened a can. I used just a can of peaches. Peaches and chicken go wonderful together. So we're gonna try have them with our not dressing. Dressing sounds good though, don't it? Have it with our dumplings. And I want y'all to come back. I want you to try this recipe. If you don't have to cook it today, cook it tomorrow, cook it next week. It's gonna be so good, y'all. I can just stand here and eat the rest of them and visit with you guys. We need to visit. I could just eat them all. Thanks for joining me today. All the love and support that you've given me. And my husband, Paul, we certainly appreciate it. Come back and watch again. If you make this, please let me know. I love to hear from you guys. And have a safe and happy 4th of July. See y'all later.